weather events we should
I tell you,
follow?
Kelly, this is a huge weather system, and it's a funny position that I'm in because we could see 6, 7, maybe 8 inches of snowfall, but that's the least of our concerns. And if that were to happen, and a lot has to occur before that, that wouldn't be until deep into Tuesday. The bigger concern we've got is the amount of ice that we are almost sure to get. Now, nothing is going to happen, Kelly, this weekend until very late Sunday night, maybe not until after midnight into the early hours of Monday. But from that point on, we're going to have freezing drizzle through your morning commute on Monday. That, if it changes only in this way: intensity and maybe to include some sleet. I'm going to break this down for you, but we have a prolonged period of ice on the way Monday into Tuesday. There might be a 4 or 5 or 6 hour break after midnight into early Tuesday, but your morning commute on Tuesday looks like it will have more ice. And then after all of that, we would see air cold enough to support snow and maybe a lot of snowfall Tuesday into Wednesday morning. And we have the potential of 6+ inches of snowfall here, but A, it's the least of our concerns at this moment in time, and B, a lot of that could actually fall back to the west of our viewing area. We won't be missed by the Arctic air. That's coming in after all of this is said and done, but we've got much work to do. Now, the pattern that you see here is responsible for a little disturbance going right over the top of us with clouds, maybe some sprinkles. It's not really anything to be concerned about, but it is a sign of how the atmosphere is already beginning to change. After 3 days of temperatures in the 40s, we went 41, 47, and then today 45 over the last 3 days. Well, these weather systems are coming at us from the west. It's a huge weather system now off the west coast, anchored within a trough of low pressure in the northern branch of the jet stream. Now, the little bitty stuff that we could get Sunday night is initiated by the southern branch of the jet, which is going to be floating in our direction. And you can see the disturbance that we have already floating right down the slide here on this little kind of trough in the jet stream that's carrying this right through our area. Now, there is a little bit of a cool push coming, but that's a very important cool push because that slides in tonight, stirs up some clouds, maybe some flurries tomorrow night. But as it does that, it opens the door to this situation. Colder temperatures at the surface than we have at the cloud level, which is the stuff of starting Monday with freezing drizzle that changes to freezing rain and sleet. We might see more rain to the south of us. Then we see a bit of a break perhaps late on Monday and Tuesday, and another batch from a second wave of this that sends us more freezing rain and sleet. And after, and only after all of that, would come the heavy snowfall. And so a prolonged period of ice looks like it's beginning to move in late Sunday night, hangs around all day Monday, a bit of a break, then more comes in on Tuesday, and only after that does it change over to snow, but potentially heavy snowfall Tuesday into Wednesday. Thankfully, we get the weekend to sort of settle and prepare. And that's a good idea, to prepare. 32 degrees in Chicago, 30